All right, so you guys run for 5 days, and then it's the biggest moment yet in the show. No question. One of the Hoffman claims gets to see if there's gold. Walk me through the anticipation and devastation.
Oh, it was terrible. I mean, it really was. We busted our butts, and at the end, we played a really good game, but the score was like 100-2, and we lost.
The score was actually .86.
Not even an ounce, guys.
The worst clean out in the history of Gold Rush.
I guarantee you, on that day, we had the smallest cleanup in the whole Yukon, maybe in the world.
Maybe in the world.
If we're running that amount of yards, you get that little
I love
gold.
seeing you hold that little vial. It's like you could have put it like in your pinky.
It was little.
You're like, Dave, here's the gold.
Well,
You can find more gold in a dentist
Yeah.
office than what we
Yeah,
had.
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm really starting to question why I'm there. Seriously, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
I've got 5 minute colors and 17 pans.
5 colors is all you've come up with? I thought we had a good game plan, we executed it, and then you come up with .86.
Sorry, Dave. I don't even know what to say.
To get to the gold, the guys quickly realized they needed to dig deeper into their first Indian River cut.
We knew the dirt we had run, and it was still at a high level above bedrock. All we can do as we move down in the gravels is test pan, and that's just a small snapshot. So we learned we started too early.
we wanted to start and get every ounce of gold out of there. Well, guarantee you, we got every ounce of gold out of that cut because we started almost at the top.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lesson we had to learn. We had to experience it. The unfortunate thing is there's 5 million people watching me get .86.
After such a miserable cleanout, Dave and his crew were determined to redeem themselves.
If it fails, I can't point the finger at anybody.
Second cleanout, a whole different story.
Yeah, we learned a lot there. We got tricked by what they call flood gold. It's gold that washes in above from recent floods. And it's real fine, and that's what Freddie and I were picking up. So as we're stripping and testing, we get down to a layer where we start finding gold.
We kept coming back to, hey, we drilled this.
Yeah.
There's gold down at the bottom. Stick with it. Just stick with it and do it.
The guys did just that, and eventually went 2 feet deeper. When they ran the pay dirt at this level, they got dramatically different results.
How's it look, Jack?
There's a little black fan over there. It's got a couple little nuggets.
We got nuggets? We got gold. 1920, no way.
So you persevered and got the biggest clean out ever.
29, there it is, we're over 30. Woo!
30 ounces of gold is worth close to $50,000.
For us, it was redemption. You know, it confirms what you have in your head. Now, all of a sudden, we had confirmation. Okay, there's gold. Let's keep going. For me, it was really a good day.
Biggest cleanup in Gold Rush history.
It was pretty good gold.
So Dave said, biggest one and the littlest one.
That's better than .86.
Only about 40 times better.
Yeah, I know.
I think this is an indicator of what's to come.
I really think Freddie Dodge is the man behind this record-setting cleanout. He is a professional gold miner, just what the Hoffmans needed on the crew this season. So Freddie is the secret weapon.
Freddie can do so much. He is very versatile.
And I don't think I've ever met anyone who loves gold mining more than Fred Dodge.
No, he's the real deal.
He's one of the people, that I think, rare people that has found a passion and been able to turn it into a livelihood. You can see gold mining is his passion.
We have a little bit of a background package on Freddie. Let's take a look at it.
I want to introduce to you Freddie Dodge. He's our mining consultant. He's been actually helping us. He's kind of like the Chuck Norris of gold mining. Freddie's been mining basically since he was 8 years old. Probably sluices more material than anybody in the United States right now. But one of the main things is he's a professional cleanup guy. He has not only the best equipment you've ever seen, he's also an expert on all kinds of different things.
Have a look at that, Todd.
Oh my.
I take pride, Todd, in not letting gold get away. Gold always wants to go back to the earth. It's my job to stop it from getting there.
You know, and I can take most of my life and take it back to one movie. Karate Kid, right? Miyagi. You got Ralph Macchio with his mustache, and an old Karate Kid.
Thanks, Todd.
Hey, Jim.
And so you got the master in here teaching these guys how to get the gold and how to bring the gold. Okay?
We get together every morning so that we're sitting together and we're talking about things.
When we first started going in there, and it was like, I mean, I'm more of every second counts. This is a waste of time. At home, I'd been working for 2.5 hours already.
How you doing?
Everybody rise.
Now, Todd, why do you prefer not to have cameras in those meetings?
We're kind of sensitive that you guys are going to screw it up, that you're going to portray it wrong. I think we're the only miners in the whole world to do this like this. You said, I'll take it wet or dry. I don't care how We've got to keep you off Talk Soup this year.
And it's not a preaching session by any means.
So you're picking your girlfriend up, right?
Man.
So how's that going to go down? Where's she staying? Hopefully not in your messy trailer. Did you clean your freaking trailer up? She will break up with you, and she's way too good looking for you.
It's one of the most important things in the day for me, I think, because before I just felt like there was no one that I could relate to.
Dave, does everyone come to these meetings, or are there certain guys, the new guys, who don't buy in?
I will never demand that everybody shows up. Every one of the miners has been to some of the meetings. Do they come every time? No. Do the majority of them come? Very definitely. Todd and I have always realized that this has a bigger purpose, and one of the purposes is to help guys out.
It turns us into a crew.
Walt, beautiful looking cut. Awesome.
Mainstream construction is all about production. Nobody gives a about what your personal life is or how you feel. You're a dump, no matter what your talent level is. And here it's more along the lines of, hey, I know you had a hard time the other day. You want to talk about it?
We look at Walt not just as an operator, but a guy, a family member, a friend.
For once in a very long time, I actually found a place that I feel like I belong.
It's been a unique experience because the new guys coming in are experiencing something that they've never experienced before. Had we not had that, had we not met every morning,
Yeah.
I guarantee
It would have deteriorated.
it would have fallen apart. There was many times in camp through this season where we were hanging on by a thread, and that one thread, that common thread, was each morning we would meet together.